Cancer, welcome to your February readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Cancer, I feel that February, it's an important month to understand the concept behind what we used to say as blessings in disguise, or apparent negative events or changes that seem to be unfortunate happening in things you were establishing or securing in your life that suddenly have this collapse or this abrupt change to it, or this need to restructure or reduce certain aspects of it that may be giving you, for some of you, a sense of discomfort, a sense of difficulty in accepting because you have been putting some effort or because you were actually enjoying the way it was. So I feel that some cancers are not really in the beginning very receptive to the change that may be coming in here, that's going to make some change of plans. There's a course of action that I feel some cancers are having, or a grasp of the path forward that you may be considering, and you may be struck with the need to adapt or to the need of change in your plan due to some hidden factors or some occult information that you were not considering and that is showing up right now. At the same time, you may be asked, or what is causing you this disruptive sense of change is that you may have this well-established job, or this well-established role you are playing in your practical life, as the Queen of Pentacles is showing up here. So you may have your own security, your own family, your own home, foundation all figured out. But there may come in here a sudden opportunity that you may be a little bit resistant to accept, because it may put, or you may feel that it will put at risk other previous priorities in your life that you succeeded at. So it's kind of, I feel like needing to remain open to opportunities, needing to tune in to really understand what it is that you're looking for at this time. Is it financial gain? Is it material gain? Or is it a sense of fulfillment? Because it seems that for some of you, there could be a debate here between the path of security and the path of more fulfillment or excitement, or leave circumstances that feel a little bit, already automatic in your life, like there's no novelty in it, there's no, you can do it with your eyes closed. It's kind of that sense. Some of you are a little bit bored or unsatisfied with how things are. So I feel that being open again to certain blessings that are trying to come into your life will be important, as well as smiling. I feel that some of you may be crying over spilled milk, over the losses or things that you didn't expect, and you may feel paralyzed by that sense of change suddenly happening, and now you don't know what to do. And you may be redoing or ruminating over and over the negative fact that you're not looking what's being granted to you there, that could actually provide that sense of contentment and a restructure of your emotional foundation and fulfillment. Something here is the challenge being the Tower. Something here comes in here, and it's like a wake-up call. I feel that some of you are going to have here some wake-up call. For some cancers that are, dragging situations that need some action, need some assertive energy, need some decision, need some communication, because I feel that others of you are again here, I don't know if you're withholding information, if you're not speaking up about something that you feel you need to speak up but there's a conflict of interests, or if you were delaying this communication of some sorts, or speaking up to your truth out of fear or a lack of confidence. And then I feel that time is coming here for a change, and so the universe may interfere and bring that push that you were needed, or that you were in need at, to make those statements and to say things. Again, I say that the more I feel that the more open you remain to new opportunities, to a new way of looking at finances, looking at your reality, looking at work, maybe pursuing a new interest or studying something new, or even just being involved on something on your daily life that feels different, that feels inspiring, that feels actually more organic and more naturally attuned to your needs. Because I also feel that there's something here about the body, about the type of energies you are consuming. Some of you may be needing to reorganize or restructure some routines after this change or this shakeup or this unexpected event here of some sorts. I feel that some of you may have like a scare of some sorts, but it seems that it's something to shake you up from the stagnant places of fear or of inertia. And after this shakeup or this fear coming in here, I see some of you reorganizing, the type of foods you eat, the type of air you want to breathe, the type of emotions you want to contain inside of you and the ones you are releasing, the type of daily practices or rituals that are good and healthy for you, mind, body, and spirit, you are implementing. I see some of you really focus on that. Some of you, again, the more open you are to new opportunities, as small as they may seem, or as unsatisfied in the beginning you may be, there's luck coming in here, or you can attract luck because you have kind of a magic touch. I feel that some of you are understanding that you can turn a little into a lot if you just have in you that sense of magic, that sense of your magic touch back into your conscious trust. I feel that the message here is also that in February, do the best you can with what you have. Don't worry about, because I feel that some cancers may be trying to scrutinize, details after details after details, and they end up not doing, or you may end up not taking action or doing what you need to do, and worry with the rest later. So there's a need to make it practical, concrete, wise, of course, but for those who have been too stagnant, give a step, walk a step forward, even if it's just a step in February. I feel that it is a small step, but it's going to be like this. For you, it could be felt as a huge victory, especially for those who are more, shy or reserved, or some of you may feel this awkwardness again in communicating, in being out there with others, in showing your talents, in displaying your magic to the public eye or to the eyes of the world. Some of you are afraid to be in the eyes of the world. For others of you, the moon has secrets to tell. For me, this really talks about, again, your intuitive grasp and your natural understanding, intuitive understanding of yourself and the energies around you. But also I feel that you may be having something of an emotional relationship orientation here. I don't know if it's a hidden secret desire that you may have during this month, like a secret desire for someone, because there's a little bit of a sexual energy here. If there's this secret desire, or if there's this constant, almost obsessive thought about someone, it could be from the past or present, or even just someone you randomly cross this, you cross some common space with, even if you don't know this person specifically. I feel that there's this grasp of this focus on someone that may be the object of your desire, or you may be as well the object of desire of someone. Either way, there's temptation here. There's also some sexual liberation that may be happening through this experience. So you may be accessing compulsive behaviors. You may have this desires rising that are more uncommon to the way you usually dealt or you usually deal with love and relationships. Or you're just feeling this huge source of primal, power, instinct, driving you, again, to free yourself from something. For some of you, will be associated with your sexuality and with desires. But for others of you, is also things that are, too stagnant in your life. Things that you have been, things where you have been possibly settling for less than what you are and deserve. So situations in your life where, it's kind of, it's okay, or it's moderate. It doesn't give me all the happiness, but I'm going to settle here because it gives me something. And I feel that this type of mindsets may not be working with you anymore. I feel that some of you will want more, will demand more, will be asking for more, and will be driven to go after more, because I feel that you have been too quiet. Some of you have been too quiet and too, it's like you have been hiding in the closet out of fear, and it's time to come out. It's time to step into the world and share something of yourselves. Others of you are just letting the snowball of issues, problems, struggles roll until, again, it falls. I feel that some of you know that there's something, it's like a growing issue here. A result of many things that fed into, it's like entanglements that fed into this bigger problem. And you know that sooner or later that snowball is going to roll and pass over your life, but you may not be expecting it to roll this month, and it may. For those who have been, sustaining situations that are unsustainable, it may come down this month. Some of you who write, some of you who use a lot of your communicative skills, it may be orally or in written form. Pay attention to the way you say things. Pay attention to the details in which you communicate, because I feel that details are going to go a long way to spread powerful messages, either by written form or orally. I feel that there's something about language, something about symbols, something about words, something about things you need to say, you need to communicate again is showing up here. They need to come out and remember details. Remember how everything relates, how everything connects when you are, flowing in your speech. Some of you are just getting up of your coma, I feel. It may not be as dramatic as a sudden event stepping in here with the Tower, but dependent on, for those who have been settling and still want to settle, it may be an outside influence. Others of you may feel this sudden awakening or have this sudden epiphany, and you finally get up of your coma. Some of you have been on a coma, some of you have been sleeping, and I feel that the sleepwalking mode is over, and it has to deal a lot with your skills and the image you carry, the status, the type of role you are playing in your life. And not just settling with one thing, you're not just the business person or the wife or the husband or the father or the mother or the caretaker. You are everything. And maybe you have been interpreting one of these roles, and now you want to try to manage with other ones. Or now you want to give yourself room to disconnect from this previous one and try completely just to dedicate to a new one. Whichever it is, it's time for the new. It's time to rise here on some realization that has been dormant or latent inside of you. Some of you who may have some shakeups or some scares, again, I feel that for those it's about rearranging things. So if you're not eating healthy enough, if you're having any type of addiction, if you're having any type of, unhealthy habit, you may have a scare, and then you may rearrange your routines to make sure you are doing the best you can to provide more health internally and externally to your life. Or you are rearranging the circumstances in which you are living. So if you lose a job during this month, or if there's a financial sudden windfall of some sort, or a bill you unexpectedly need to pay, don't worry. You are going to rearrange the circumstances and find the support. Even if initially you don't like it, and even if initially it seems too little or not enough to compensate, whichever happened or will happen. Because you begin with the Queen. So there may be a financial shortage or a sudden shortage of resources. It doesn't have to be money. It could be work or just or a practical issue or less job, less clients, things like that. But it's to give you time to open up here your mind with the Tower, is to think in a new way, possibly, of how you should be redoing those foundations and reorganizing what you can, doing and working with what you have. Don't stop just because you don't have what you are used to. Also, I feel that, some of you are just acknowledging that the path is done, or the path is met, the path in life, or the destination you want to reach is met by walking, by giving it steps. And sometimes there's roads, there's intersections, there's crossroads, and there's warning signs. And I feel that this month you are in this road, or you are in this path in your life, and you may receive or notice the stop sign. Proceed with caution. Think ahead. Stop now so you can reorganize something and then move ahead. It could be a warning so that you can stop before the tower needs to happen. If you reach this conclusion before it does, stop now so you can, it's like charge full steam ahead, by just maybe restructuring a plan. Maybe all it takes is restructuring a plan, or a schedule, or a new way of communicating, a new way of presenting yourself, or smiling. For some of you, it keeps coming here, is that smiling does wonders. So I don't know, maybe you need to be more, how can I say, sympathetic, or work on that energy of sympathy and bringing others, or luring others, attracting others through your charisma, through your positive moods and outlook. And it doesn't mean that you cannot be truthful about how you're feeling. It's more about, during this month, you may be attracting what you are, more than usual. Usually it's always like that, but you may be attracting what you are projecting. So if you are more depressed, or feeling more insecure, you may not attract as much opportunities as you may want. So working on remaining positive, because it feels that you still have reasons to smile, and you still have good reasons to celebrate life, regardless of maybe some things not working out the way you planned to. But they will reorganize themselves back on track, the track that you are supposed to be in. So yeah, magic touch. Remember your magic touch and do the best you have. Create, or it's like, because some of you, it's like crafty manual skills as well. Like you can create things almost intuitively. It's like you can have this good notion of how to use materials, or how to use limited resources, and turn them into something amazing, and turn it into something creative. So focus on that, and I feel you will see new opportunities and luck associated with those coming in. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, donating. I really, really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.